Bob Carr here with another episode of the Bob Carr Show in the studio today from North Carolina.
Yes.
North Carolina. Mike's in the house. He represents, trains a lot of technicians for Whirlpool. Mr. Mike, how are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good today. How are you doing?
You look a little tired after that big drive.
It's a long drive.
So what's happening in training nowadays compared to when you first started training technicians?
Well, when I first started training technicians, it was more like a mentoring program. You have had young techs come in just wanting to learn. A lot of times they were just guys sweeping the floor, taking out trash, and noticing what they could do, and they were wanting to work their way up the ladder and wanting to learn and see the success they could achieve if they stick with the training program and want to learn more and stay with the job. Nowadays, it's not like that. A lot of people just want to come in and go right to the top and never want to stick with things too long.
That's got to be frustrating, doesn't it?
Yeah, very few people want to do that anymore.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, gosh.
You think it's just in our country or worldwide, or think it's just our culture?
I think it's just getting to be the way everybody's being brought up nowadays. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and it's changed over a period of time.
I gotcha. So there was a lot of pride when you first started.
Yes.
Working with your hands.
You still find it nowadays, but a lot of people just aren't raised that way to want to stick with something when they get introduced to it or work their way up.
I gotcha.
And achieve a goal.
Now, how far as training aids? What did you guys use back then? Everything was hands-on. Now you're seeing more computer?
A lot of it was hands-on. Nowadays, it's more computer. People can pick it up online, and that might be the reason why they want to switch around a lot, because they see different ways they could do training, easier ways. They don't have to learn hands-on all the time.
Because you're training primarily on small appliances, correct? Washers, dryers?
Large appliances, yes.
Large appliances? Okay, that's right. Because it wouldn't be toasters and things. Your guys are on washers and dryers. And
refrigerators, all of that stuff.
All that kind of material. I got you.
And that's a field that's not going away. It's going to be
That's
here
true. It's
forever.
always going to be here, right?
It's always going to be there. Somebody's always going to need
And the computer's not going to fix that.
Nope.
You know, and it actually has got more computer parts in it. So you need a tech that really is on top of his game.
And that's the thing. That has changed too. You're wanting to have more electrical tracing background, diagnostic background, troubleshooting, and that's a little bit different. Before it was just looking at something, you could usually visually see what was wrong with it.
I got you. Belt came off, pulley loose.
Right.
It's not that true.
It's not that simple anymore.
Got you.
A
More
lot more of
complicated.
it. Yeah. You actually have machines telling you what's wrong with it, but it's not really giving you the symptom of it. You got to go in and investigate and diagnose
So
what it
it's
is.
still got a mixture of common sense, hands-on, and then computer to help you with that. So it's a
Right.
mixture of all of it. I got you. So what do you see in the future of this?
You're probably going to see more, just like automotive, where you have electronic diagnostics, where it basically tells you, pinpoints exactly what's wrong with it. And we're getting into that stage a little bit now, where we have machines that run through full diagnostics and tell you, but still it's not as precise as the person actually checking things out.
I got you.
We have training classes in Cleveland.
Do you?
Yes.
So someone
we
can
have-
fly into Cleveland, sign up, and get started.
Well, we have it through our Service Matters program. They can actually subscribe
At Whirlpool?
to that at Whirlpool. They can actually take classes online, and then they're invited back to our Cleveland class. And we have specialty classes there where you can do just laundry, cooking, refrigeration. So we're trying to get back into that old style of teaching program to actually breed more technicians the way we used to all the time.
That's pretty neat. Now, does that bring in a lot of people in the doors, though, in Cleveland?
We just opened that up.
Okay.
You'll actually be starting out first of the year. We're going to open it up, and we're going to see what kind of response we could get.
I would think you'd get a huge response, especially out in the Midwest.
Well, that's something we had years ago with Whirlpool, was we had factory training, and now we're offering it back again.
Good deal. Good deal. Appreciate you coming in, Mike.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
And this wraps up another episode of the Bob Carr Show, and we'll see you next week with another episode.